Hi guys, welcome to Adventure 365, the channel that's going places. Well, as promised, I'm going to do this video on fitting the solar panel. Now, I've got all the bits. The solar panel is not brand new. I rubbed it off my van outside because it was fitted on the van, but the van's got no fridge, no oven, no anything like that. So all it was doing was charging the leisure battery. So I thought I might as well make some use of it and put it on Heimdall, who's got electric oven, fridge, lots of power, uses. So we're going to fit it on there. Now we've got charge controller. That's the first thing we're going to fit. I've made a little bracket to put it on to save having to drill 4 holes, because this is just mounted by 4 screws. 4 screws. But I just welded up this little bracket to mount it on, so I can just put it on 2 rivets, and it's easy to put the cables in. So I just tigged this up the other day, so it's just a couple of bits of scrap aluminium. That's the first part, so we're going to put that in first. I've got a brand new set of leads. There's 2 of them. I went to EcoWorth and ordered 2 new leads. The ones that were in the van had been cut too short, so 20 quid. I think they were 21 quid delivered. And in the bag that isn't opened, I've got a length of cable. 5 metres of cable to go from the charge controller to the battery. Now I've used, I think that's 25 amp. Well, I shall have a look. Stuff for cables. 29 amp cable, so that's going to be plenty. I can't remember what the solar panel puts out. We'll have a close look at that in a minute. So yeah, let's have a look at the solar panel. Now, solar panel. It's EcoWorth solar panel. They're literally the cheapest ones you can get off eBay. Let's turn this around. You might notice there's an extra piece been put on this. This is how I'm going to mount it on the roof tent. I've just got 2 pieces of aluminium, top and bottom, and I've just riveted these plates on to fasten it between the roof bars. The roof bars are exactly 50 inches wide. And I think they're 49 inches centre to centre. For some reason they're in imperial measurements, but there you go, I can work in both. Now the normal way these are mounted are these little like S-shaped brackets that come, Z-shaped brackets? Yeah. Let's just say brackets. Will mount like that. They just go onto the panel and then onto the roof. They probably actually go that way. There you go. They go that way. Like I said, this is going between the roof rails. I don't want to drill any holes into the roof tent if I can help it. Loud noises. Because there's, I don't want any more holes in the roof tent, really. That's just inviting leaks, isn't it? So you've got 2 cables coming off the back of the solar panel, a positive and a negative, obviously. With quick disconnects, just you can't get them mixed up. The red one, the one with the red O-ring on it, is the positive, and the female is the negative. This is a 160 watt panel. Like I said, I didn't buy this. I've robbed it off the roof of the van outside, so I don't know how old it is. I know it was working. I could see it because the charge controller tells you what it was actually doing, so it was working fine. It's a 160 watt panel, capable of putting out 18 volts, blah 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 blah. I'll get a close up of that and just let you read it. It's gibberish to me. It's just, it puts out voltage, makes battery go charge. That's it. That's all I need to know. But I'll grab a quick view of that for you. There you go. I hope you can see that. Now I've got a little space. I've got a little space just in the corner of the truck here, in the back of the canopy. where everything else lives. This is all the, let's put some lights on. That's a little bit better for you to see. I'm just going to put it in there. My cables come in just here, so I'm just going to bring the two from the solar panel and the one going out to the battery, and that's all I'm having. That's just going to be it. So I've got enough room to get that in there. So I'm going to drill a couple of holes and rivet that in, because by the time I get in there with the drill, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll show you what it looks like after I've drilled a couple of holes. But literally I've just got to drill a hole there and a hole there and rivet it in. So when I'm here with the drill, you're not going to be able to see. There you go guys, that's in. Pain in the arse, can't get me drill in, there's not enough space. Now keen-eyed of you will notice that I bent that up out the way so I could just chuck it up a bit higher, so that I've got an easier access to the cables. So when you flick the door up, I have two main cables coming in there and the cables going out to the battery. It was just easier to bend that out of the way and put that there. So that's it. Next job will be putting the solar panel on. Now I've done the hard work, I've made the brackets, so I'm going to have to go and get some assistance for that. So I've got my health and safety stand up on that I'm probably going to fall off in a minute, guys. And I brought Karen in to help. So do you want to grab that side? We'll try to put it up the right way round the first time, so we're going to take it off again. It's really awkward working in here at the moment because we've got all the stuff out of the camper van in. That's the front. You can tell by the blood on it from yesterday when I cut my hand on it.
I thought it was rust then.
No, it's aluminium, that's blood. Right. Grab it in. Don't worry about cables. Okay. Solve it.
Yeah, great.
It's not heavy, it's just awkward.
Awkward, yeah, because it's...
Right, try not to scratch the tent. Can you go up any higher? Rest it there. Just hold the outside edge.
Oh, I can't reach now.
It's alright. It's safe! Kind of.
Why did the wires come out?
I don't know yet, they're going to have to come down.
Oh, right, okay.
We're going to have to mount them all through here.
Yeah.
And then over, down and down. Because obviously this opens. So I would have taken them down, but you can't. I might be able to actually.
But will it be enough
If I leave
leeway on
enough
it?
loop. There's no set plans till we make a plan that works.
No.
There isn't that much elevation here, is there?
No, because it's on the engine.
So if we left a loop and fasten it in there behind that, so it doesn't get caught by branches. Otherwise it means taking it all the way down, round and...
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it mounted first. That's that side done.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys how this is mounted once we get it on. Once I fall off here, break my neck. Remember that I haven't turned the mic on, and you can just see how my hand's moving. Karen's going to look now. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, the mic's on. And it's plugged in. So there you go. Solar panel on the roof. pretty much how you expected it to look. And I've just mounted it in. Just turn the brightness up for you guys. There you go. Just mounted it into the rails. As I said, this roof tent's got these tracks that run all the way down, and that's how it's mounted in. Right, so we've decided to run the cable that way and round, because running it down here, it runs the risk of, if a tree branch runs down the side of the roof tent, catching it and ripping the cables out. So I want to protect them as much as I can. So I've got some of these self-adhesive 3M cable tie mounts. These just stick on. I'm going to stick them all the way around and run the cable through. I just think it's going to be better that way. I'm going to try and find a piece of sleeving to put the front piece in. So when it comes over there, I'm going to try and find a piece of sleeve to protect it. But up here, it'll be fine. It's protected by the, what are they called, max tracks. And it's out of the way. So I'm going to attach this first. Karen's going to pass me some zip ties. Loud noises from Karen.
Sorry.
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 A minute. Not my fault. I just work it. Occasionally. Look at that. She's like a magician the way she pulled that cable tie out. Like a magician. It's Debbie McGee.
You'll like it. Not a lot.
Oh, now you showed me, mate.
Cutty things as well.
Cutty things.
Cutty things.
Zip tie.
Zip tie.
Keep putting the zip ties in backwards.
No, no. I did that.
It's cold and these don't want to stick.
Maybe should have warmed them a little bit first.
Well, I will tell everyone, it's bloody freezing in here today.
At least it stopped raining.
It hasn't warmed up and it's not tropical, so I don't care.
No.
Zip tie. Just keep the plugs together. And then I'll zip tie them to the bracket there.
Got the wrong way then.
Yeah, she saw that from all the way down there. Just where I'll put the microphone on.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your head?
Just one more tie, just to
Tie it off.
yeah, just fasten it to this bracket. I think just stop the cables. I'm gonna check this time. I checked that and put it in the wrong way around. What would you do like cable ties? Cable ties,
One of the best innovations
innovations.
and inventions.
That is the tricky bit though. Wow, not tricky. Awkward.
Awkward
With
bit.
the health and safety stand up on. I'm dead!
Jim.
I've just found a piece of trunking. It's a bit of cable conduit. And it looks pretty much to be the perfect length for what I want. So that'll give me the flex I need there. There's a bit of movement in the cables there, they're well protected. Yep. Again. I put the camera back.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, we're efficient today. We actually don't know what we're doing.
When the red thing stops flashing, it's on, isn't it?
That's usually how they work, yes. When the light's flashing, it
When the
usually
light's
means it's
flashing,
doing something.
It's
isn't it?
doing something, yeah. Yeah, that's
Cable
it.
tie?
Yeah.
No, you dropped it.
I know.
Fail. Epic fail.
Epic fail. Epic fail army.
Right, just have to do what I've just done with these ones.
What's that?
Put a bit of salt and come from.
Oh.
Don't think they're going to stick because that's a bit dirty. Right. And that's all done. It worked really well. Says I have to drill on.
Did you work on any
Clean surface.
Yeah, like wood.
They're not very good on wood.
Any shiny surface or metal surface.
Yeah, they're automotive, so.
Yeah. I just wondered if they worked on wood. Get into that.
Aye. If I can get to that one, we're a winner. This one's going to be awkward, isn't it?
Yep.
Someone's put a bloody horn in the one. It's gone straight in. I can't believe that. Shh. Don't tell them. I'll put it backwards.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's no chance of it going in twice. got it.
Are those wires waterproof anyway?
What's that?
You know, the wires that you're using?
The plugs we just about.
Yeah.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if those ones come off again, I'll just go under them with the bit of thinners and put some new ones on.
Yeah.
At the moment, they're too holding. I should just clean the aluminium first. Those are well. There's plenty of movement to that. As that goes up, it'll actually just bulge it out, which is fine. I think that's pretty safe. It's behind everything.
Yeah.
It's where it's got to go, so
Yeah.
can't go much else about it. Wires have got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we've got the cables down from the roof. I've pulled them all through that trunking. That's all really good. I think that's going to be fine. We won't know till we test it, till we go out. But I can't see it catching on anything. So these are my two cables. There's a live and a negative on there, and a live and a negative here. And this is the cable that's going to go to the battery. So this one just needs splitting and connecting into there. So I've just pulled this one through. I've just pulled it into the conduit. It's just sitting on the floor down there. I've got to take that along the chassis all the way to the battery, and that's it. We're pretty much done. So we'll get these connected up and see if this controller actually comes on. There's no power to it, so I don't know why I did that. But yeah, so I'll snip them off. I'll snip them off a little bit long to start with, and I'll start wiring them up. And before I start connecting these cables up, just want you to do one thing for me. Hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment, and definitely subscribe. There's going to be lots of new things coming soon, guys. So yeah, just do that for me. Definitely, you know, like I've said before, definitely leave me a comment. I'll try to reply to everyone. In between doing this and working, I usually come in the evenings and do that. So yeah, give me that thumbs up and leave that comment. Nah, they're on the floor, that's where they can live. Right, I want to see how this stuff strips because it's double insulated cable. Might have to get a pair of wire strippers, I think. Yeah. Right, so I've done the first one. I'm just about to connect the second wire up. I'm going to tidy all these wires up after, guys. I'm just going to pull the excess through. I've got room to pull that out through there. If I hadn't a cable tied it in place first, maybe. Now I've just got to connect that one up, which goes nowhere yet. And funnily enough, I would have expected the screen to light up, but maybe the solar panel's not actually in here generating any power. Yeah, I would have expected it to come on, but it hasn't. maybe it needs the battery to be connected, so and this wire isn't connected up to anything yet, so I'm not worried about it touching out. Must have a great shot of the back of my head, I've decided. I'm going to reseal that so I don't get water in, and just zip tie them together. They should be fine like that. Get them up there out the way. That's all in now. So all I've got to do now is pull the cable along the chassis, connect it up to the battery. I think I'm going to put a fuse link at that end as well, just in case it ever gets, rubs through, gets caught, whatever. So we'll, I'm not going to film pulling the cable along the chassis, but I'll be up at the battery end in a minute. Just on a side note, when you're working under your car and you know you haven't got a light, well, how cool's that? And, hang on, find the right button. It should be hand operated. There you go. So when you're under your car you can just do that. Well, when it works. It does work. I think I've just turned, oh, I've turned it off, that's right, there you go. How cool is that? Go to Forby. Neil sells these at Forby when he's got them in stock, so you have to look for them, but they are ace. There you go. It just makes working under the car so much easier. Okay, got cable through. There's my live and there's my neutral. 5 meters was just enough to go from the canopy to the battery. So I'm going to put an eyelet straight to that connector there. I'm going to cut that bit off, and I'm going to put a fuse link in there just for, safety. So I'm going to find a fuse link first. Now I've just been having a route round, and the one thing I haven't got is any female crimps. I've run out. So I've just found this connector which got a crimp already on the end. It's not very pretty and I will change it later, but for testing purposes it'll be fine. It'll get it all up and running anyway, so I need to do that. Get rid of that, and I'll go and get some, so it's Sunday, so everywhere's shut. So as of now I shall connect it with what I've got. I'll probably end up soldering these anyway. fuse out of that. And put a different connector on that end because that won't work, will it? I don't know where my head was. What was I thinking? So I need 2 round terminal connectors. Well, it's just typical, isn't it? I also haven't got the right size crimps. Sorry, the right size terminal connectors. So I'm having to make some. It's real life. It's Sunday. Nowhere's open. So I've taken a slight. It's too big for the gauge of the cable and too small for the 8mm terminal. So it'll do for today. And if it does for today, it'll probably stay on there forever till it blows up. Oh, I've lost my wire clamps out. I will end up soldering these. This will do for today, just to test everything. Make sure the screen lights up, make sure everything's flowing in the right direction. Yeah, I'll do. You can't see a thing but my hand, can you? Let's open this up a bit. Ah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. That won't, because the crimp's just come out. I said these are too big for the gauge of the cable. Oh yeah, that didn't crimp at all. Yeah, go and find another one. These are right for the gauge of the cable, still the wrong size for the terminal, but like I said, it will do for today. So I'll be able to crimp it on. Wiring is my least favourite thing to do, besides washing cars. Don't like washing them either. I'll go and get the proper terminal connectors for this tomorrow when I finish work. I think that just shorted out, did it? I wasn't looking, you probably saw that. Yeah, it did. Oh, battery's charged. Was it just hitting on that? Right. I'm going to put the fuse in. If the fuse doesn't pop... Oh, it hasn't. Everything on the other end should be lit up. Moment of truth. Is the gauge lit up? Hey, it works. Wow. Let me get you off the stand, you can have a look. I don't know if you can see that. Brighten this up for you. There you go. That's actually working. It says the solar panel's connected, the battery needs charging, so the battery's down, Oh, that's mint. So that is actually going to start charging the battery if we put this outside. That's great, isn't it? Hey, we've got solar. Well, there you have it, guys. It's all in, and it appears to work. It needs to go outside to actually check the voltage coming from the panel. I'm not going to take it outside right now. It's blowing a gale. Well, let's put it this way, the storm's got a name, so I'm not even attempting to open the workshop doors. And plus there's a van behind the back of the doors. So in the next episode, we'll get this outside, we'll do a voltage check, make sure everything's fine and working, and we'll do something else. I think we're working on Beryl, the 110. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Give me that thumbs up, and I'll see you later.